Welcome back to the channel, guys. Fulham and beyond. This is Tim, joined as always by Kai Stradamus, here for his predictions and opinions on the Champions League, which starts tonight. It has been a long time coming. I love the Champions League. It's been so long since the group stages, so finally we're back. Forget Valentine's Day. This is the most important event of February, for sure. The round of 16.
After the Everton Fulham game yesterday.
Exactly, for sure. Check that one out as well. We did a reaction to that yesterday. Definitely check that one out. But Champions League back again. Some interesting ties as well.
Yeah. I think it's very mixed up, in my opinion. So they're not really the only game I would say maybe two favorites because of the semi-finals last year is like Paris against Barcelona.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's pretty nice to watch for everybody, these kind of games. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it, definitely.
So we're predicting and talking about the first four games tonight. So we'll start with the first one. There's two tonight and then two tomorrow. So Red Bull Leipzig, aka, Rasenball Sport Leipzig, if you're German, against the champions of England. Well, maybe former champions of England, now Liverpool. I want to get your German perspective first on RB Leipzig. Doing well in the Bundesliga still.
Yeah, but they could even done better because always when Bayern at the top was struggling, they couldn't take advantage of it. But they play a good ball, they're tactical good team, and pushing at least for the second place in Bundesliga.
Yeah, and they lost Timo Werner in the summer, no?
Yeah.
They're still pushing.
They couldn't cope with that very good. Yeah, so because now the responsibility to scoring goals is on more shoulders now, I think. Yeah, and they did a good job. Julian Nagelsmann is a great coach in my opinion.
33.
A future top club. Even you can consider Leipzig as a top club in Germany already, but what I mean with top club like on an international level, yeah, he will definitely go his way in my opinion. Yeah. Even Red Bull or Rasenball for Leipzig is not really how to say it. They don't get the recognition in Germany because they don't like it so much because the club was basically founded out of nowhere with a heavy money investor.
Yeah.
So English people are always used to it, not because the club was founded, but because of the people who are pumping money in the club.
Yeah.
In Germany, like maybe you know, have like the 50+1 rule that you can't own a club only if you are already 25 years a supporter of the club. Then you can do it somehow. It's a little bit too complicated for now, but many people don't like Red Bull Leipzig. Rasenball Sport Leipzig, RB Leipzig.
You got a Red Bull, man. Fine.
Yeah, but I think they're doing a good job, and if a German team, what they are, can have success on an international level, I'm all for it.
The reason why we correct ourselves, Red Bull and Rasenball, is because you can't actually call it Red Bull Leipzig in
because
Germany.
it's a brand. You can't put even they had to change the logo.
Yeah.
It's like more different to the actual Red Bull logo.
It was two Red Bulls.
They have to change it a little bit. They have to, because in Germany it's not possible because of the rules.
Yeah.
When people from England look why they don't do it, because we have like owners here and whatsoever putting money, and even if you have to take care of the financial fair play, but basically you can put money in the club on every thing. In Germany it's not possible because of the rule we have there, especially with the logo. It's not possible to have like with Red Bull New York, they were called like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In Germany, it's not possible.
There's another one as well in Switzerland or something. No,
in Salzburg,
Austria.
That is like where the founder Mateschitz.
Yeah.
It's like the owner of Red Bull. It's an Austrian guy. Is his native country.
Yeah. From the English side of things, Liverpool, mate, what a shit show, all over the place at the moment. Against Leicester, they were in control, to be fair, the whole game, and then they just had an absolute collapse, mental, positional collapse. Red Bull, the kind of team with pace and width, because I don't really know much about Red Bull. Maybe you know a bit more. I mean, is that a team that can really cause Liverpool?
To be honest, they play like Julian Nagelsmann always played like a similar ball to Jurgen Klopp, maybe a little bit more tactical in like nuances, I would say, but they play high-paced football. Yeah, pressing a lot, high. Doesn't matter what the team they're playing. Yeah, so can be a challenge for Liverpool, especially one of the best men last season is struggling a lot this season. It's like Alisson is like 2 hours already in like two games in a row.
Bad errors as well.
And of course, the Champions League is a different field. It's a different game to play than the regular league. So I think Liverpool will try to get back on track through the Champions League to challenge even more now for the at least Champions League places in the Premier League, because it is a hard-fought battle as well. And I don't know how much the passing away from Jurgen Klopp's mother have part of this, or condolences from here for that, and because it influenced me somehow. Of course, everybody would be influenced by that. Even the team. I don't know. Maybe he's not the motivator right now he used to be, you know. But they are the champions, they are the 100 ones, they're always like the ones who are not struggling but have the hardest job to do. Because in every game they are the favorites.
Yeah.
Even if they play against Man City, they're the favorites because they're the reigning champions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's a little bit different than in Germany, to have the example, because you have Bayern Munich, yeah? They're always champions basically the last 9 years.
Always favorites
but
home away.
in England it's like you have the switching teams at the top so often, and the champions are so different the recent years, you know, so you have every time another team basically up at the top who has like the 100 one.
Makes it good.
Yeah,
us especially.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's a little bit different to be the champion in the Premier League. Like I said, you are, even against top teams, you are the favorite because you are the champion.
Yeah.
And you have to prove it. And because last year it was not a perfect season, yeah, of course, but before the COVID hit, it was a perfect season for them.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Absolutely unreal last season.
Yeah, and then they struggled a bit, of course, like basically every team, yeah, so they lost a few games, yeah, but they had almost perfect performances each game.
Yeah.
So, and to copy that into the next...
It's tough, especially because they won the Champions League the year before they won the league. So it's like heavy metal football for like 3 years. People get tired, you know.
I think it's a hard game to predict.
Yeah.
My prediction is a 1-1.
1-1. It's on neutral ground as well.
Yeah,
thing to remember as well. It's in Budapest. Yeah.
So it's not really a home game for Leipzig, but I think Leipzig can take advantage of the current Liverpool situation. But what makes it hard is that Liverpool try to go back on track through the Champions League. So that's why I would predict a 1-1. What would be in favour for Liverpool? To be honest.
Definitely. So you go first leg 1-1.
Yeah.
I think Red Bull will win. I think Liverpool have been poor defensively, and I think they have too much inexperience at the back, especially with the young lad coming in now from Schalke, and maybe Henderson's probably going to play there again, so they'll really lack the energy in the midfield, which RB have. So I'm going to go RB Leipzig 2, Liverpool 1. Liverpool to get the away goal, and then we'll see what happens in the second leg. But yeah, RB for me. The second game tonight, which is probably the glamour tie of the last 16, Barcelona versus Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain last year went to the final for the first time and obviously lost to eventual champions Bayern. It's a good team. I'm not going to say it's a bad team because obviously it's a good team, but it's not amazing to be fair.
To be honest, even last year. They're a good team, yes.
Yeah.
That's it. But that they are like since 10 years.
Yeah.
I would compare it a little bit to Tottenham when they reached the final in Liverpool. Are they at the time a top team in Europe? They are because they reached the final, but the team itself was not like...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a good
Same
team.
with, like, no offense, Ajax semi-final. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or Bergamo when they're going that far. They're good teams, yes, but in my opinion, Paris can't take advantage of what they have on the pitch, or can't show it on the pitch enough.
Do you think because it's just too central around Neymar, or do you think
is it around Neymar, or because you have Mbappe there, who's basically outperform him a lot, in my opinion, or outglamour him as well as a star? You know, the future star. Yeah. It seems like it. Yeah. And in my opinion, especially Barcelona struggled at the beginning of the season, like the Messi thing, rumors whatsoever. But now they have like training a lot in the league now. But the performances on the pitch are getting better and better. Messi is performing better and better.
Yeah.
And that's why it will make very hard for Paris to cope with that, in my opinion.
You think Messi will just be too much?
No, not Messi. The team right now in Barcelona.
But they're playing much better than they were. Yeah,
the performance better in general. Yeah,
definitely.
Of course. A team like Paris with this superstar individuals can always make a difference and win games. Yeah. But the thing about Champions League is we have to go over 2 legs.
Yeah.
We have to play first in Camp Nou. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Barcelona is kind of very strong at home anyway, and we'll see. But my prediction, when I can say it, is like 3-1 Barcelona.
Yeah.
But still has like opportunity for Paris because they have their away game.
Yeah.
Because it's not so much worse when you score goal away. Yeah, and Neymar's not playing.
Yeah,
because
I was about to ask you about that as well.
Yeah.
Neymar not in the squad because of an injury again. Always around this.
This is 6 years in a row he has.
This is like always around this time, February, March.
They're always like suspecting him to be of his sister's birthday, but I don't know even where his sister lives. Is he in Brazil? Is he here? Can he fly to Brazil? I don't know.
Sister's birthday.
Yeah, it's like weird. And then he made a I don't know, many people saw it, maybe the Instagram post that he can't
Yeah.
do what he loves and whatsoever, why everybody's hating him. Yeah, but, well, to be honest, Neymar, if you listen,
I'm sure he is.
it's
as well.
how you present yourself. Maybe you are the nicest guy on the bloody earth when someone knows you or whatsoever, or in private, but it's how you present yourself. Not even on the pitch, outside the pitch, but what you're saying, because for most of people it sounds ridiculous, especially when you're flopping like, I don't know, the great Raheem Sterling or Jack Grealish or whatsoever.
Super Jack, mate.
Yeah. How can people take you seriously in what you're saying when you act like it on this pitch?
He was
Because
saying on an Instagram post like, "Oh, I don't understand all this hate I get for falling easily," but he does. Like,
I get some people just hate because they want to hate a good player, the best player. I get that.
yeah.
But he gives me something.
Mm.
I don't hate it. It's too much. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I just don't like how he perform or
Yeah.
present himself. It's not hate. You know, he's not important enough to me that I could hate him. You know what I mean? I love to see good football when he plays well. It looks nice. I like it's enjoyable to watch. Yeah. But then when you have scenes where you fall down like a, I don't know,
Like a pussy.
like a little beep. Yeah, I just don't like to see it, and you can see it is intentional.
Yeah. That's the worst
Yeah,
part.
and how he presents himself.
Yeah.
And then he always says to himself he's like the victim. He presents him like the victim. Why is everybody like this? Why they're hurting me? Why? Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
How you say it? You harvest what you seed or whatsoever. What is the?
Harvest what you harvest what you sow.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's learning English phrases day by day. Man.
Yeah, but no, it's German the same.
It's the same.
Yeah, du erntest, was du siehst. Yeah.
Okay.
I just have to translate it in my head
Yeah.
quick. Yeah, that's why he's a incredible player.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, not close to the top 5 in the world right now.
Yeah. One who might be in the top 5 in the world is in his team, Mbappe.
Yes.
Class player, probably the best young player in the world, alongside Holland maybe. Probably Mbappe still just a bit better. What are you saying? Are you going Holland?
Only
Are you going Holland? Or?
Only if Mbappe leaves the Ligue 1.
Okay, but at the moment, even playing in Liga 1, as a player when you watch him, do you
No.
think he's the best young player?
No.
No. Okay.
When he perform like this in every other league, I would say maybe yes.
Okay. Because it's the
And it's about Paris, because
Yeah.
the team, even they're struggling in the league right now, they're not even at the top.
Yeah, the third or something.
Yeah,
now.
even like points are not like the same point difference, but whatsoever. But I have nothing against the French league, but Paris is like the every star good player, even from France, goes there. You know what I mean? So I expect more from a team like this. They should outscore every opponent every game in the Ligue 1 when you compare to the strength of the teams other. That's why big compliment to the other teams to cope with this over the years and challenge them. You know what I mean? I know it's hard, it's football, everything can happen, especially when you are underdog whatsoever. But if he wants to prove himself, he should go somewhere else. He had success on the international with France, but as well, you are in a team with superstars. Of course, they can make you look good. Of course, you still have to perform. But in my opinion, he should go somewhere to prove himself. Because that's a little bit what Neymar has. Because he went from Barcelona to get out of the shadow of Messi to Paris. But I don't want to offend anybody, but it's not the same when you go to maybe to Real Madrid, to Juventus Turin, to Milan, to Manchester United, Liverpool, whatsoever. You know.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, so Barcelona picking up some form as well. As long as Messi's on the field, they're always in danger. Barcelona's first knockout game since last season's 8-2 destruction by Bayern Munich. But you're going 3-1 to Barcelona. You think they'll win the first leg?
Yeah.
This is
Especially
a
they
tough
want to redeem themselves after last year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go 1-1. I'm gonna go 1-1 with this one. Yeah, sure. So what RB 2-1 and Barcelona Paris 1-1 in the Nou Camp. Tomorrow night, we've got the Europa League champions Sevilla against a struggling Dortmund side, you have to say, in the Bundesliga. Again, we'll ask for your German input on Dortmund as well this season. Normally seen as the only genuine title challengers to Bayern Munich season in, season out. Maybe RB Leipzig now, but traditionally it's been Borussia Dortmund. Now they're about 7th, I think, in the league. Really poor season by their standard.
The thing is, they started good as well.
Yeah.
But the same with Leipzig, when Bayern was struggling or left point somewhere, they couldn't take advantage of it. Then they struggled as well. And since Favre got out, since they sacked the coach, I think it's because of lack of philosophy right now, because they don't know what to do. Or they're just improving it right now, and it's not finished yet, so that's why they're struggling, in my opinion. Yeah, will we get better over time? I'm sure about this. That's why it's like similar to what Liverpool may be trying to do to get back on track through the Champions League. Yeah, in my opinion, because Sevilla, even there's a very good side, Spanish side, very technical side, very technical, good side.
Yes.
It's beatable for Dortmund,
Mm-hmm.
especially you have players like Sancho, who for me doesn't get involved too much, what I don't understand.
It's a top young player as well.
Yeah, so he should show more as well.
Mm.
Yeah. Then you have Haaland, of course, but they went to Dortmund on a rush, basically. Both. Yeah, they were like 1 year they're superstars already. Haaland came last year in January.
It's been unreal
performed
as well.
very, very well, and now that's the standard.
Yeah.
And just you have to show it. If you want to be like a top club or a top player, this is what they're expecting from you.
This could be the last season as well. Sancho and Haaland are at Dortmund,
Yeah,
really, because
yeah.
I mean, if Dortmund don't finish in the top,
4.
you get 4 in Germany, no Champions
Yeah,
League.
4, yeah.
If they don't finish in the top 4, they will leave. Surely.
Hard to hold it, especially when you're missing the money from the Champions League then.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you get 100% some offers for Sancho.
Yeah, for sure.
To be honest, the sad thing about that is if Sancho leaves in the summer, they don't get the money they would get last summer.
Yeah, because United wanted to pay 100 mil,
Yeah.
and Dortmund wanted more, didn't they?
Yeah.
And now he's probably
Not
not
more,
even
they don't
worth
want
it.
to sell him. That's
Right.
the thing. They don't want it more, they just don't want to sell him.
And now they won't even get what 60
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, it's still a good price for
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
who
for
didn't
sure.
prove himself so much on international level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And a German club, that money is a lot of money.
And it's still very young.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So in my opinion, it's even better for him and Haaland to stay in Dortmund to improve themselves, to be like more finished superstars or good players when they go to Manchester City or Manchester United, Liverpool, whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because in Dortmund you have the benefit of you're allowed to struggle from time to time as a young player. They always buy young players, they're expecting to do it, you know. But when you go to top team in the Premier League or in the Serie A or La Liga, you have to be already on point. You
Yeah.
saw the struggles with Dembele, for example.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's why, in my opinion, even 1 more year would be good for everybody. Even for the club, they eventually buy him.
Yeah.
You know?
It's probably good news for the other teams in the Europa League that Sevilla didn't qualify to the Europa League because they seem to win it every other year. Finally, they qualified into the round of 16 in the Champions League. Do you see them coming to the end of the road here? Or do you think they'll... Well, we're just predicting the first leg, to be fair. Do you
Yeah.
think they'll make a statement win against Dortmund, or do you think they'll still struggle
No.
in this kind of
I
competition?
don't think it will be a hard fought game for both teams, but I think because of the individual class Dortmund has, and Sancho, Haaland, and Hazard or Witzel, these are the games they want to play in the Champions League. That is what they want to do every week. That's why maybe they can perform better than in the struggling Bundesliga side against teams like, I don't know, Freiburg, Paderborn,
Schalke.
whatsoever. Paderborn is not even. Bielefeld.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I overheard that on purpose. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, it's different. So that's why I'm going for 1-2 in Dortmund's favour.
Dortmund, I'm going to go for a Dortmund away win as well. I'm going to go for 2-0 Borussia Dortmund. Haaland to get them through in the first leg on that one. And the last game tomorrow night, which we're going to cover, the king of the Champions League is back again, trying to make history. He's already won it 5 times, which is the joint record, I think, with Seedorf. I think they both won 5.
Yeah.
So he needs to win
As a
one.
player,
yeah, as a player, sorry. So he needs to win one more to become the outright all-time Mr. Champions League. Well, he already is Mr. Champions League, let's
Yeah.
be honest. I mean, the record goal scorer. I mean, this is Ronaldo's competition. This is when he shows himself.
I think what he really wants to do is to get Gianluigi Buffon a Champions League trophy before he retires.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think, of course, he always wants to win. He always wants to score goals. But I think when he can achieve that Buffon, one of the greatest keepers ever lived on this planet,
Yeah.
can get a Champions League trophy. The only thing what is missing.
He's like 42 and he,
Yeah,
he keeps extending
but
by
he's
1
still
year.
performing.
Bro, I
on a
watched
high
him the other
level.
day. He was good.
Yeah, yeah, and even Porto, because it's like similar to like Porto can be like an underdog advantage basically. Yeah, because nobody is expecting anything from Porto. Yeah, against Juventus, so they can take advantage of it. Can be cheeky, can be like trying to attack them or try to do counter attacks. They're very good side. Yeah, very physical, technical skills. Side runs as well, especially in like in Portuguese teams. So will be hard for Juventus, but as everyone know, Champions League Ronaldo is a different animal, and that's why I say 3-1 Juventus.
Yeah, I think Porto will really struggle at home against Juve without the fans. I
Yeah.
think, like...
Yeah, this is a big factor, especially for clubs in countries like Portugal or
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I mean? It's very important to have the fans at home.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
And Ronaldo going back to Portugal as well. I think some of the Porto players will fear him because they know him, so well. Well, everyone knows
But
Ronaldo.
can be
you know.
like a push for themselves as well.
True.
We want to stop him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
but I think when you're standing in the Champions League, you hear the anthem and you have Ronaldo on the other team. It's scary, man. So yeah, I agree. I think Juve will be too much for Porto.
maybe one day they will rename the Champions League trophy into the Cristiano Ronaldo trophy.
The UEFA Ronaldo Trophy. Yeah,
I would like to see that, like they did in the US sports a lot, to name the trophies after someone who
Cristiano
has great
Ronaldo
achievements.
Champions League.
I would love to see that, to be honest.
To be honest, if he wins another one, it becomes the record. He probably, well, you never know. It might just
Yeah, when
happen.
you have 6, then
Yeah.
imagine that it's like more than
Yeah.
80% of the teams who ever played Champions League.
And also 3 different clubs. People
Yeah,
forget.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully, I mean, I love the man. I hope he does it again. He's the great man. I'm going to go for a Juve convincing win. I'm going to go 2-0 away to Porto, 2 away goals, and it will probably be too much for Porto in that one. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in to our Champions League predictions. I hope you're as excited as we are, because we're absolutely buzzing for this. And then we'll be back
On Thursday, I think, with a review of the Champions League matches and the preview for the Europa League.
Yeah, for sure. And the review for Fulham, Burnley. So
Yeah.
we'll have lots of content coming your way as well this week. So yeah, we'll see you guys on Thursday. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully our predictions come true, because yours normally come true, no?
That's
Kaiser
true.
Damas.
That's
This
what I
time,
do.
it's my turn this time. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye-bye.